Hello everybody, the Nameless Narcissist here once again. Simple man diagnosed with NPD, giving you the facts about narcissistic personality disorder and the thing that goes on in my head. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, but keep in mind, I am no clinician. I can only speak to my own experiences. I am having coffee for the first time in a long time, nicotine withdrawal and stuff like that. So, I've been struggling a lot recently with the idea of remorse. Because I tell people all the time, I'm like, yeah, I don't really feel remorse, but I feel regret and shame. And I started thinking like, okay, how does anybody know that they don't feel something if they don't feel it, right? How can I compare it to remorse? How can I compare remorse to regret if I have no idea what remorse is? Maybe I am feeling it, I just can't recognize it. And I kind of went back, I started reflecting on my life, right? And I started thinking if I have any like tender feelings towards any of these people. I ended up, and it's like really hard because I realized I have kind of the same feeling towards all of them. Of course, somebody is choosing right now to make my thing loud. But I'm thinking, like, I'm looking over this list of people I made to basically tell what my sentiments is about them. And I have the exact same feeling about every single one. Even though there's some of them on this list that logically I know that I was the one that was in the wrong, but I still have the same contempt. I still feel like all of them still wronged me. And like it's such a complete contempt and hatred that I didn't realize I was hanging on to as hard as I was. Because I'm looking at some of these, and the things I did in retaliation were pretty, I wouldn't say extreme, kind of bad though. One of them, there's this cool little website that I loved to use back in the day, where you can anonymously send somebody a text being like, oh, your recent partner says that you might want to get checked for this STD. And I sent it to somebody who had wronged me, and his girlfriend freaked out and made him get a STD test, which he spent $300 on, which baffled me. Who spends that much? I also outed him for cheating on a bunch of people. That was fun. One of these guys, oh, I hated this dude. He abused one of my friends, so I felt completely justified in how I did this. Got his girlfriend to, well, in fairness, I made out with somebody I knew he liked. I didn't know that they were dating at the time. And when I learned that they were dating at the time, I made up a story about me testing positive for HIV and sent him a text about that, so he knew that I had made out with his girlfriend, which was brilliant. And the funny thing is about that guy's abuse is he used me as a excuse to abuse the girl he was with. Like he isolated her from everybody, constantly would accuse her of cheating on him with me. And fuck it, I could have had that girl if I wanted to way before then, probably not in the moment. But like, I was just never interested. But yeah, he abused, and also got physical a couple times, always threatening to kill and stuff, blah, 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 blah. Classic emotional abuse. And no, he wasn't a narcissist, he was just a fucking shitty guy. Trust me, I would have not. I was close enough for this guy to know if he was a narcissist or not. Well, at least before he. I also made him cry. That was fun. But like on the same, because those are people that I think objectively wronged me. Then I look at like some of these other people, like my ex M, who I just blatantly wronged, and I still have the same feeling. Just this contempt. Like I'm going through it, being like, I know that like I was the wrong. But I just keep thinking, like, it feels like she overreacted. It feels like I didn't actually do anything. It feels like if she got hurt, that was her fault. She accused me of emotionally abusing her, in fairness. I don't know if I did or not. I was criminally distant, I'll give them that. Or my fucking my high school sweetheart. Girl who I lost my virginity to and vice versa. And I just kind of broke up with her because I got bored and I realized she wasn't everything I thought she was. Or Sean, who slept with his girlfriend and shit. Just this contempt. And I don't believe people when they say, and I don't encourage this, like what I'm about to say, because I know I'm being pathological, but it feels like everyone's lying when they hear something bad happen to somebody that they used to be friends with and shit like that, and they aren't friends with anymore, and they're not happy about it. I can't believe that happens. To this day, if I hear bad things happening about somebody that wronged me in high school, I fucking feel vindicted. I feel... Once I was at a party, and that one guy who abused his girlfriend that I was friends with, somebody was like, yo, I just got news, his dad died. And I laughed. Because I thought he deserved it. I thought he deserved to lose his dad because I hated him so much. And this was like over a year after the fact. I played it off as like, oh, like it was, I thought you were joking. It was just funny because I thought he deserved it. Obviously his dad didn't deserve to die, right? But like, I don't know. I feel like that's just. I feel like it's fine that I'm kind of happy something bad happened to somebody who's like straight up an abuser. Like a really bad one too. It was awful. I'm guessing I'm going against what I preach right here. Do as I say, not as I do. Because like, can you chill? Whoever the fuck is harassing me. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Like, I know all these things are so unhealthy, but like every gut feeling in me goes against it. Says be vindictive. Say I'm glad that all this stuff is happening. Say that it's just to get revenge. To say that I'm not in the wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. Again, cognitively I know I did, but it doesn't feel like I did. And when I apologize, it just kind of feels like I'm just doing it to smooth things over. And even that feels like a lie, though. I feel like I'm constantly trapped. I feel like I'm constantly fucking trapped between feeling like it's a lie when I say I don't have any remorse, and then it's a lie when I say I did everything wrong. And those are like the only two options any of the time. I'll fall in like these depressive states where I'm like, I hurt everybody around me. And then, but then other times I'm like this. And that's splitting, right? And like, calling myself all good and all bad obviously is, yeah, John Anderson fucking made a comment and I was like, God damn it, he was right the other day about black and white thinking. God, John Anderson and Carl Rupert, they're always out there spitting facts. I hate it. I'm kidding, I appreciate you guys. But it all fucking feels like a lie. I can't tell if I'm like trying to be fucking edgy or I'm genuinely like faking being any degree of considerate. And I know it's not black and white. I know there's like a mix of that probably, a mix of like all motivations and things, but I just can't discern what's real or not. Fuck. I laugh at the fact that one of these guys in high school I perceived betrayed me, and I made him so isolated that nobody came to his graduation party. I'm not proud of that one, I don't think. Do I feel bad about it though? I can't tell. Loneliness fucks me up. Sometimes I'll see people talking about their loneliness or secondhand embarrassment, and that brings out emotion in me. I don't know if that's directed at them or not, though. It feels like none of these emotions are directed towards any of these people, except for contempt. And then I made a list of the people currently in my life to compare them to, and I feel that towards them, too. I don't feel like I should hurt most of them, but, like, I don't feel like it'd be okay for me to hurt. And that's actually something funny. I don't know if I mentioned this yet. If you notice, I spent all the time talking about how I wronged people, either justifying if it was bad or not without considering who, like how it affected them or the people around them. And the funny thing is, like, that actually happened in the therapy session. That's the only reason I was cognizant of it, where I was basically trying to justify why one of my games was like fine and not a bad thing to do. I'm so focused on the good and the bad. It just kind of made me realize, like, I guess like the ending of this that like kind of sums up what I realized is when I'm so focused on myself and my own insecurities, trying to prove to myself I'm a good person, trying to prove to myself that I'm not defective, that I have something of worth to offer the world and I'm not worthless and I'm actually better than everybody. It's hard to see people as full people and not just paper cutouts. I mean, they end up just being kind of props in a story. And how the fuck are you supposed to admit that you wronged a table? That doesn't even make sense, right? I could break a table, and that doesn't mean I wronged it. It's a table. And like, I don't like to admit it, but I guess that is the space that people have in my life most of the time. I can break through it occasionally, especially nowadays, and get something deeper, care a little bit more. But like, at the end of the day, compared to me, they are just all insects and objects. It's not like I hate them either. It's like a table. I'm more or less, I'm better than it, kind of. You know, I have higher functioning. They're like rabbits, like machines that like, you put in certain numbers and you know what numbers you're going to get out, even if you don't know what really happens inside of the machine. It feels like everybody else goes up to these machines and just pounds on it, not knowing what the hell they're doing. Obviously, they don't have the same goals as me, so it's stupid to think that, like, you know, it's just fucking weird. I'm so confused. I need to stop the splitting. I just want to stop the splitting. Be able to like recognize the nuances and like these thoughts. And nuances of how I feel about things. I feel so fucking trapped. Whatever. Take your fucking meds, guys. Catch you later.